The Berlin Wall was a powerful symbol of division and oppression during the Cold War. Built in 1961, it separated East Berlin, which was under Soviet control, from West Berlin, which was controlled by the Allies. The wall was not only a physical barrier, but also a psychological one, dividing families, friends, and a city. It stood for almost 3 decades before finally coming down in 1989. The Berlin Wall was erected by the East German government, also known as the German Democratic Republic, GDR, to prevent people from fleeing from East to West Germany. The GDR feared losing its citizens to the thriving Western economy and the attraction of democracy. The wall was a desperate measure to maintain control and prevent further brain drain and dissent. Constructed from concrete, barbed wire, and guard towers, the Berlin Wall stretched for over 155 kilometers through the heart of Berlin. It was not just a physical barrier, it was a symbol of the ideological divide between communism and democracy that characterized the Cold War. Families were torn apart, businesses were stifled, and communities were shattered. The wall had a profound impact on the lives of Berliners. West Berlin became a vibrant, prosperous city, while East Berlin suffered under Soviet rule. Many East Germans risked their lives attempting to cross over to the western side. Some tried to climb over the wall, while others dug tunnels or even used hot air balloons to escape. Tragically, over 100 people were killed attempting to cross the wall, either shot by guards or killed in accidents during their desperate attempts. Despite the dangers, the desire for freedom remained strong. The Berlin Wall became a symbol of oppression, drawing international attention and condemnation. Street protests and political pressure mounted from both within and outside Germany. Western leaders, such as U.S. President Ronald Reagan, publicly called for the wall to be torn down, demanding freedom for the people of East Germany. In the late 1980s, change was in the air. Eastern European countries began to overthrow their communist governments, and the Soviet Union was losing its grip on power. In a surprising turn of events, the East German government announced in November 1989 that travel restrictions would be lifted. This move unleashed a flood of East Germans into the streets of Berlin. On the evening of November 9, 1989, the East German government made a historic announcement. They declared that the borders between East and West Germany were open. Thousands of people flocked to the wall, scaling its concrete structure and celebrating on both sides. With hammers and chisels, they began to chip away at the symbol of division that had stood for almost 30 years. The fall of the Berlin Wall marked a turning point in history. It was a symbol of the end of the Cold War and the collapse of communism in Eastern Europe. The reunification of East and West Germany was a significant step towards peace and freedom. It brought hope to millions of people and inspired movements for democracy in other parts of the world. Today, parts of the Berlin Wall still stand,